Okay. So today's field trip was no further than my own address. I've already shot the video. I haven't edited it yet. I can only imagine the mess that's going to be. I filmed with the Nikon D5600. I did a shoot in the back porch with that, or a video for that. I had a GoPro as a backup, and I had the Insta360 to record my sound on a lav mic. So I was thinking about punting on the Nikon, but overall it was an experience that I wanted to. I mean, if this is all about learning, what better time to start than a present, right? I waited this long before I started photography. Why not just dive into it? And today was chaotic. It was I tried to have organized chaos, but a couple issues came up. One, I thought Fallon would be all for being outside. She was for a moment and did a pretty good job, but she started falling apart. So she's kind of in a skittish phase. She's see, August was a year, so roughly a year and a half old now, about. And she's in that phase where she's kind of scared of noises and stuff. And like New Year's Eve, we spent at the Home Depot parking lot. My wife was working, so we spent at the Home Depot parking lot with the fireworks going off. But it was perfectly fine. I was fine with that. So we ended up hanging out for about 45 minutes, eating a Wawa pretzel, and drinking some Monster for a late night editing session, of course. But along with that, my wife works night. She's on night 4, so she's been kind of getting beat up where she works at a hospital, and she's an extremely light sleeper. So I was trying not to talk too much in the front yard, and the dog started whining, and she honks and like a donkey and barking and stuff. So trying to I guess babysit a little bit. I don't have kids, but it felt like I had a kid running around on 4 legs today, having to clean her feet and all that stuff. But wouldn't trade it for the world. She's a really good dog. We got a good thing going here. So hopefully the channel is a good thing as well. I'm looking forward to. I've got the GoPro downloaded. I've got the 360 downloaded up into Premiere Pro as well. I haven't looked at any of the footage. I'm currently downloading the Nikon, as you can see, and anxious is weird because I don't get amped up. I don't get adrenaline or anything like that, even at work. Like I'm not like, I don't know. I just don't get worked up by certain things, maybe like I should. But to me, I guess it's a good thing. I can kind of stay calm. However, I've noticed today that neighbors being outside, and even though I'm in the comfort, there it is, of my own home or address property, but yeah, it's new. It's kind of tough trying to be around the other channel that I run here on YouTube, and I kind of ignore people. Hopefully that gotta sync every time I stop hitting record. I gotta sync it back up. Man, this is pretty cool looking. It takes a long time, but it's gonna be worth it for the other channel. Maybe not. This is not everybody's cup of tea. I get it, but this is gonna be pretty cool. So I don't really know what I plan on doing. I was gonna do this, kind of like head down. This way. It's a cool little cut through. Back of the shopping center ends up going to. And I think I'll be able to ignore people more so when I leave the property. I think I'll be back in that mindset. Holding a camera or putting a camera on a tripod, as in like a GoPro or something like that, like to get me, film me while I'm shooting and stuff, and hooked up to a lav mic, which I lost the magnet, but that's another story. It's whatever. Um, I guess that just means I'm using my equipment. If I'm losing it or if I'm breaking it, it means I'm using it. So we'll leave it at that. The only other thing I want to do today is go through Lightroom and pull pull the uh, pull the images I did today. I shot in 2 modes today. I shot in aperture priority and I shot in manual. And I like manual the best because aperture priority, it has a purpose. It serves a purpose. But to me, that's another way to shoot automatic. One thing that I'm excited about as I learn what those other letters are on the phone, what those letters are on the camera between the shutter priority and aperture priority is it's what the camera thinks. That's not what you think, what your eye sees, and kind of what you're looking for. But to me, I was thinking it's going to be a great teaching tool because I can set something up in manual, switch over to aperture priority, and see how close I was based on technology. And once again, there's no wrong way to shoot. I guess there's people can have their opinions and say something is wrong. And I take you back to a story that I saw online, a video I saw online. There was a certain photographer, and she was looking down in a valley at a house, and she wanted the only thing she would have changed was she wanted the light to be on in the upstairs window. So she went into Photoshop and she made the light come on after in post. The alternative would have been to walk down there, however far it was, and knock in the year 2026 to a house that's solo in the middle of nowhere and say, "Hey, can you turn your light on upstairs, please?" Yeah, for like 10 minutes. Yeah, that's not happening. So I tell that story because photographers, I'm an amateur. I'm learning. And there are people in this world that will gatekeep. There are people that will talk down, not only to me, but to you as well, if you're watching this. And you have to understand that at the end of the day, it's what you want it to be. And I know we live in this world with AI, and we live in a world where, with post with Lightroom and Photoshop, which, like I said, I'm shooting in manual, I'm shooting in RAW, and I want to. An image has life. You can shoot a JPEG. You can shoot in automatic with the proper lighting, however you want to do it. But to have full control over that image and to have that image tell a story the way you want it to. If you shoot it in low light, but you want to add light. If you shoot it in, high noon, but you want to darken it down a little bit. And I think that's obviously we're all unique in a way. And I'm not trying to be the mass. I'm trying to learn maybe from the masses, but I think you have to find your own way. Well, I know you had to find your own way. And that's kind of what we're doing here. So I think without getting too much more into it, more involved, I was talking through what I was doing, and I'm probably going to scrap that and just leave this as the post portion of it, whether it's its own standalone video or the end of the video I just shot, all that chaos. I'm gonna dive in. I'm gonna dive into Lightroom. I'm eager to open these photos up and see what they have to offer, and take it in a direction that I feel like taking it right now. I think it's as simple as that. So I'll screen record what I'm doing. I'm not gonna talk through it, and we'll see what I got. If I could have said it again, I would have said, "And we'll see what I captured." I'm not there yet.
Shipwreck in the dark, far from the harbor, far from the start. In a storm, I lost my sails, I lost all direction, got caught in